go.
Oh, thank you.
You helped me
How long
learn
have you been doing
how to
drag?
me. I've been doing drag for like I like to say like 8 years, but like I guess more like professionally 6 years.
Wow.
So I mean, I don't even want to say professionally 6 years, honestly, now that I think about it. But like, performing in like clubs for like 6 years, and
Yeah.
then like I started in high school in theater.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah,
Have you so you've always lived in BC?
yeah, yeah.
Would you ever
I
move?
did. I've been going to I've gone to Toronto now a few times, or like Ontario a few times, and like I
Mhm.
actually kind of love it out there. But I think I just love like the scenery in BC. I love being in the mountains.
I
I
know.
love
It's
like
awesome. I've only been once in my life and like I just thought it was like the most beautiful thing ever. Like I wanted
yeah.
to go again this fall.
Mhm.
But I like it the plans never came through because I really want to bring my boyfriend too. He's never been. And
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
when I went,
they call it beautiful British Columbia for a reason. Like it's honestly one of the most beautiful places in the world.
they call it what? Beautiful bitch Columbia?
Beautiful British Columbia.
Oh, I see, I see.
Yeah. Like it's literally on all of our license plates.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like honestly, like everywhere in BC is beautiful. Like you won't go anywhere and be disappointed, especially Nelson. Like I tell everyone, like, personally, I don't think I could live in
I
Nelson
haven't
again, or at
been
least
to
not
Nelson.
for a long.
Is it a small
But
town?
like it's like 10,000 people, so it's not
Oh, wow.
tiny, but it's not small,
I think
or
that's
not.
pretty
It's pretty small. Like you can walk across town in 2 hours.
cool.
um, mhm.
Um,
Yeah,
do you have any brothers and sisters?
I have two older brothers and then a twin brother as well.
A twin.
A twin, yeah, but he's like blonde hair, blue eyes, look nothing like me, like almost 6 feet tall, like
Wow.
athletic straight rugby player.
Wow, dang.
Yeah, complete opposites. I mean, we're so similar. We're a lot more similar now than we used to be, and we actually have gotten insanely close over the last like couple years.
Oh,
Um, yeah, like he moved to Vancouver, so we got really close because we were the only family we had out here for a while.
oh,
Yeah, we realized how much we need each other.
oh. So, do you have like extended family somewhere else then?
I have family in Winnipeg. Um, yeah.
I've never been to Winnipeg.
I haven't been there since I was like 6.
Mm.
But I keep in touch with a lot of my family out there. I have a cousin who actually does drag. It was so wild.
Oh,
So
really?
I became friends with this person on Facebook like a couple of years ago because like back in we would just like add drag queens and drag artists that we
Yeah.
thought were cool and whatever. And then like a couple of years later down the road, my mom texts me and she goes, "You have a cousin in Winnipeg who does drag, right?" I was like, "Really?" And then turns out we've been friends on Facebook for like 2 years.
Oh my God, what a gag.
Right? So then we chatted. It was really cool. Jezlo, I think their drag name is.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah. Where are you? You're in Kitchener, right?
Yes. Have you ever been?
So I was in Hamilton a couple weeks ago. But I was
Mm.
supposed to fly to Toronto and then drive to
Oh
Hamilton.
yeah, you did. You were with Adam and Steve.
Yeah. But then my
Yeah.
flight got canceled to Toronto, so they flew me to Kitchener instead. And I was like, "Ooh, I should try to find kyne while I'm here." Yeah. Wait, is it
Did
Kitchener
you enjoy it in
Waterloo?
Hamilton?
Pardon?
Did you like Hamilton?
Yeah, honestly, it was actually so cute. And fuck, the girls out there work hard. Like some of them do like
Mm-hmm.
20 numbers in a night. I'm like, what are you doing?
I know.
I'm like, oh my God, you just keep going. Just don't change. Just keep going. Like song after song. And I'm like 3 numbers in. I'm like, oh, I'm done.
I'm the
Yeah.
same. I'm the same as you.
Yeah. You were in the UK for a while though, right?
I was. So my boyfriend is British. So
Cool.
we like have been in a long distance relationship for like almost 3 years now. So
Mhm.
I'm sort of between Canada and the UK.
That's cute. I want to go to the UK so bad. I can't wait.
Oh, it is so cool. Have you ever been?
No, I've never left Canada.
Really?
I know. Like I just recently started leaving BC and now it's gonna be leaving Canada soon, hopefully.
Oh my gosh. Well, the
Yeah. I'm
UK
doing
is it's like, well, I don't know. Like there's London, and then there's the rest of the UK, which is like a totally different vibe. I'm assuming if you go like London is the main city, and London is
Yeah,
like crazy.
yeah.
It's
Well, I have
lots
a
of
friend who lives in Weston Supermare, I think it's called, which is like
yes.
a couple hours outside of London. And then so he's gonna meet me like when I am going to the UK. We're gonna meet in London and do a little tour of that area, like all of. I just want to go all over the UK. Honestly, like people are always like, "Where do you want to go when you're on vacation?" I'm like, I want to go to the UK, like anywhere I can learn something. I want to learn and like.
I know. It's like it's interesting because I never before I met my boyfriend, I never had any intention to coming to the UK or anywhere in Europe for that matter. It was just never on my radar because to me, vacation means like going to the Philippines or going somewhere tropical. So I was like, oh, why would I ever go to Europe? But it's actually crazy being there and thinking like this is a country that is so old. Like even the Romans were here, and like looking at buildings and think, oh, they've been here for like hundreds or thousands of years is insane because like Canada is like such a new world country. Like Canada, it's only been like 150 years since
Yeah,
Confederation,
exactly.
which is just like it's insane. That's what I would think is like the biggest difference between here in the UK. Is just that things there are so much older.
And honestly, any accent in the UK like gets me going. So
I know. There are lots of fun. You know what
anywhere.
though? I think to me doing accents is like the funniest shit to me. Like I love doing accents, but my boyfriend is always like like it's not funny to anybody else. Like
Literally,
none
I
of
feel
them
like
laugh whenever I do their accents. They're like, okay. But to me, I'm like, I love it.
every time I try to do an Australian accent, it always sounds British, but like not a good British accent. I just sound stupid, honestly. So
You know what? I always meet British people and I always am like, oh, you're Australian, aren't you? And they're like, no, British.
nor,
No. Which is funny
nor.
because my boyfriend, that's like his pet peeve. He hates when people like mistake him as Australian. And I'm like that person that does that to everyone.
Yeah,
While we were
yeah.
filming
Just
Drag Race, like one of the people from World of Wonder came in. I forget his name, maybe like Fenton or something. Anyway, he was British and he comes in the room while we're like all there and he starts talking and I'm like, okay, Kyne, this is your time to like shine in front of this producer. So I'm like, is that an Australian accent I hear?
why did you sound just like Courtney Act right there?
I know. And he is like, no, no, love, it's British.
No
Like,
love. Yeah. That's too funny. I mean, I didn't have a chance to really meet anyone from Winter while I was there. I wasn't there very long, so.
did you enjoy your time on the show?
I did. It was good. Like honestly, you can probably like vouch for this. Like it's so different than what you expect.
So
Going in there, like and everyone says that, but like you really just don't understand how different it is until you're actually experiencing it. Um, but like overall, it was so good. Like honestly, I had a great experience with production. I had a great experience with all the queens. Like I actually like got closer to people than I thought I would, which is
really?
good. Yeah. Like me and Stephanie, I had met Stephanie a few years ago and she was here in Vancouver and I laughed. We talked about this too recently. I laughed now because I walked into the back room in the club and she was just like, hi, you're pretty. Like she was kind of like, almost felt like dismissive of me and like was like, whatever, like kind of thing. And I
I could
hated
see
it.
how she would do that.
Yeah. So when she walked into the workroom, I was like, oh, not this one. Like, no, thanks. Like, I just was not about it. And then now she's like probably my closest friend from the show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's really cool.
Yeah. She's amazing. Like, honestly,
I
such
just talked to her on this live actually earlier before you came here.
yeah. She's so funny, and she's just honestly, she actually has like the biggest heart.
Yeah, she seems really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'd really like to meet like more of you.
Yeah.
I met Kendall at a show in Toronto, and I met Kimora Amor. Love both of them.
Yeah.
And also I know Eve. Well, Eve was the only queen that I like knew from like Twitter. So yeah, those three, I guess, are the ones that I know. Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of queens this season that I never heard of. I mean, there was a few that I had heard of, obviously, like especially with like so many of us being from Vancouver.
I know. Well, me and
Yeah.
Stephanie were just talking about. I feel like last season was like so many Toronto queens. So this season they were like, okay, we need like people from like all of Canada.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that we finally got like some prairie representation, like
Yeah.
with Stephanie. Like, oh, that was great. Like, and there's I hope it's just gonna open up a lot of like windows for a lot of opportunities, or for a lot more people from like the prairies to be on the show and really grow. Because like I know so many amazing performers in Alberta and even Saskatoon. Like, oh yeah, there'll be more for sure. And this Drag Race isn't going anywhere anytime soon,
Oh
so
no.
there'll be no.
It's like I wouldn't even say it's reached its like peak yet because it keeps getting bigger and bigger every year.
Literally, it's the new Survivor. Is going to be 42 seasons. Yeah.
Do you watch any other shows besides Drag Race?
Oh yeah, I'm like a huge reality TV fan, so I've watched every season of Survivor at least twice. I've watched
Really?
Big Brother Big Brother multiple times. Like I used to watch UK of Big Brother when it was on. I watched Big Brother Canada, and I watched Big Brother US. I was so close to being Big Brother Canada this year, and I was so mad when I didn't get it. So mad. But then I got.
Would you have gone on in drag if they had you?
I mean, I auditioned as a drag, like not in drag, but I told them I did do drag. And they asked me a lot of questions about it. Like, would you be doing drag in the house? And I said, sure. Like, I mean, I'd have a lot of time to do nothing, so I'd probably be in drag in the house. Because, like, people don't know about Big Brother is, like, a lot of the time you're just sitting around. Like, you have nothing to do. And it's just 24/7 on camera. Like, like, the episodes are so short, but you're literally... Or not short, like, there's an hour-long episode, but there's literally, like...
I feel like they're, like, 24/7.
Yeah. So you always have to be on, like... I don't know, I'd be kind of intimidated doing Big Brother, but I just love the social experiment of it.
Yeah, me too. I think I'd enjoy Big Brother as well. I've watched a couple seasons, so I know how it all works, but, like, I haven't, like, been keeping up lately.
Yeah.
I don't know. After Drag Race, I was, like... I swore, I, like, vowed to, like... I swore off reality TV, but I don't know. Maybe I would do Big Brother.
No, Big Brother's the honest.
It's like they're much more open to you being like chaotic and villainous on there. I think.
Literally, I think so too. And
I think I fit in.
the fandom that we all know the Drag Race fandom can be a little.
But I think fandoms of anything are like really split and divided.
Yeah, that's
there's like
true.
No one
but,
that
like,
agrees on everything.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Like, I just always found like the Big Brother fandom at least is very. I don't know. They're very game oriented. Like, that's what they're focused on. It's not necessarily about the personalities. It's more about people's gameplay. Which.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, like, and that's like that. That's why I love the show too. It's literally like a game. Like, you're literally playing chess.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And it's weird. It's like I always sit there and I go, I would do so well in Big Brother, but then like I can just see myself like being the most delusional person there, being like,
that was me with Drag Race, and I mean, you saw how you and I did.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we did great. I think so. Like, we both left a mark.
Yeah,
as Eve says, I left a skid mark, but yeah, but whatever. Oh my God, hi Sally. And see, I was just talking about Saskatoon, amazing drag artist, Sally from Saskatoon. Sally for season 3.
I want to go to Saskatchewan.
Honestly, like, I had never been there until last week, and I probably had the most fun I've had.
Really? Well, I've only really explored Ontario and Quebec, and I've been to Vancouver once. So like I want to explore Canada too.
Yeah. But literally like in Saskatoon, like you get treated like royalty if you're a queen. Like it's wild.
Oh, I love that.
Like I had never been treated like that in my life.
Well, that's
like I don't even think it was like a drag race thing. It was literally just they really respect like just drag artists as a whole. So it's awesome.
When you like travel, do you like see the city or do you like just go to the club?
Like,
are you a touristy person?
When I get there, I would love to go like explore more. A lot of the times when I'm doing shows though, like I'm arriving either the day of the show or the
Mhm.
night before the show, and then I have to wake up and start getting ready, or it's just very rushed. But if I have time to like go explore, like I definitely try to take advantage of that. Like I think next week I arrive in Toronto the
Mm.
day before the show, and I think I have like the evening, so I'm gonna go see Eve and hopefully make her take me around some places.
Oh yeah, Toronto's cool. What you have, the thing that I love to do in Toronto, if I'm like with somebody new, is go up in the CN Tower and you can have dinner in like the revolving restaurant. That's, I think, like a must do.
Bougie. We have a revolving restaurant here, but like I've never been because I'm poor.
Well, the Toronto one, I think it's like maybe $64 a person, which is
Yeah.
like, it's an expensive dinner, but I mean, it's not that bad for like the view that you get.
No. No, exactly. And like
If
$64,
it's just
like
a
you can honestly
one
still
time thing that you ever do, I think
like
that's
I think it's over 100 in Vancouver per person.
ooh, damn.
Yeah. I don't know. I might be wrong on that though.
Well, in Toronto, you're in like the iconic CN Tower, so
Exactly.
come on now.
Yeah. Like yeah. I mean, especially like when I was there for Drag Race, like we can't explore the city. So like that's the one thing that was annoying. Like I couldn't go and see everything because I had never been to Ontario in my life. So I really wanted to go and
Aww.
explore, and we couldn't. So I'm excited to get opportunities to do that now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Yeah, Ontario is like it's lots of fun, but
Well,
I think I take it for granted.
I hope I get to come meet you soon. That'd be fun.
I would love that.
Yeah. Like
I would
honestly,
love
like when
that.
you walked into the workroom, you said I've been teaching 100,000 people how to do drag. Like I was one of those people.
That's why I've
Like
been
you
meaning
literally,
that.
like
But you know what's
I
funny?
honestly.
When we did those intro lines, I swear to God, I all I said was, "Hi, I'm kyne. I'm like 21 and I'm from Kitchener." I swear I
Yeah.
said that like a million times, but then they were like, "Keep giving us more. Give us something sassy."
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, I guess I've been teaching 100,000 people, and like the one sassy thing I say is the thing that they use.
Yeah, they grab onto that. They're like, we're gonna give her the villain edit. Yeah.
But it was fun.
Um,
I had a good time. I don't regret it.
but you weren't wrong. Like I know lots of performers who watched your videos and learned how to style wigs from you and learned how to sew from you. Like
Thank you.
it's just the facts. Facts are facts.
Thank you.
Like for my audition tape,
I
I
came in
literally
thinking that I was playing Big Brother, and I was like
yeah
playing a game within a game, and I was like thinking
yeah
it's so hard, but I needed to like
yeah
just like let loose and have fun.
yeah. Just chill.
Would
Just
you
relax.
would you ever go back and do it again?
If the timing's right, we all know how expensive it is to do Drag Race, and
I can
how
imagine.
much how much of a time investment it is too. Like if I was at a point in my life where I could financially do it and emotionally like do it, like I would do it, but everything would just have to line up perfectly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's tough.
Would you
Are
go
you gonna
back?
go to DragCon?
I am going to DragCon, yes. Yeah. Are you going to
I
be at
haven't
DragCon?
decided. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna go
You
because
should do it.
I think I don't know. I want to, but then I also think like, oh, it's like I have to. It's another financial thing, and I have to think, oh, is it going to be worth it? But I don't know.
Well, you don't have to
Maybe
get
I
a
will.
booth. So at least come. Just
I know, but that's what I'm thinking. Like, is it worth it to come if I like? Because what I would want to do is I'd love to like film content,
yeah,
and do that kind of thing. But I feel like what everybody does is they just like get a booth and sell merch.
yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like that's what because I'm going. I got a booth, and I really want to like make sure
You like
my
make it.
my yeah. I want it to be something cool and really like. I want to try to be as interactive as possible too. Like I don't want to
Mhm.
just be a merch booth. I want to make sure I get to meet as many people as possible as well. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just a bit overwhelmed by it. I think because I wouldn't like know where to start or who to talk to.
Honestly, well, that's the thing too. Like, I've been talking to my management. I'm like, I'm gonna need your help on this because I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like,
Same.
I really want to make sure that I wanted everything to go smoothly as possible, and like
Mm-hmm.
that's been my whole outlook on this too. Like with this whole experience is like I'm trying to plan everything as much as possible, even before like the show was announced and everything like that, because like it's a lot. It's very overwhelming, this whole experience and the exposure you get. So you want to make sure everything's as organized and goes as smoothly as possible, right?
Mm-hmm. Are you dropping a music video anytime soon on
I
us?
am not a singer. I am so grateful I was eliminated episode 1, so I didn't have to do that musical.
You think you wouldn't have done
I
well?
know. If I got the role of Bianca,
Mm-hmm.
because she doesn't really sing, I would have been fine. And that was my number one choice for a role, I think.
Yeah.
I really did like the part of Corset or Ringmistress, which was like the two like leads, I guess you can say. But there's a lot of singing, so I was like, I don't know,
I
and
love
it's
to
all
sing.
live.
I would have enjoyed that challenge.
Yeah. See, like I was excited for the acting, like the acting aspects of it would have been fine, and like
Yeah.
I love an acting challenge. Actually, I was really excited for a sewing challenge because I know how to sew, but we all know how that turned out for me. So
Same.
yeah. See, the two sewers like we're at the bottom for sewing. Whatever. My outfit, I didn't get. Actually, that's wrong because like I wasn't told my outfit was bad. I mean, they didn't like the bottom half of it, but they loved the top half of it. But I think I was eliminated just because I looked scared shitless.
Oh.
Yeah, which I was, but whatever. Yeah, but I would have loved the acting challenges, or the makeover challenge would have been like so fun.
Oh yeah. I was like, when I was like preparing for Drag Race, like I was like so unprepared.
Mhm.
Like I needed like more money, I swear. Like my makeover look that I brought like was not even good. I like took a look of mine and like pretty much split it in half. So instead of like one amazing look, I like split it into like two okay looks.
Yeah,
So I mean,
yeah,
part of me thinks like, thank God I didn't stay longer because my runways were not as good.
yeah. I mean, it's not that my runways were good. I loved everything I brought. I really did. I just
Mm-hmm.
wish I wish I had more time to finesse.
Yeah.
Right? Like, even I posted my circus look, which was my episode 2 runway,
Yeah,
and
I
like,
saw. I love that.
some people are like, that's not like what she would have worn. I'm like, that's what I would have worn. Like, I literally brought that, but
I know
was
how
it?
how did they know?
Yeah, but was it? Did I act like come home and tweak things a little bit and make things look a little more like judged? Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think even the girls who like get throughout the entire season come home and like they judge up their outfits a little bit for posting.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's hard, man. It's hard because it's like you're playing the Drag Race game, and then when you come home, it's like you're still playing a game of like putting everything together and like sorting out your career.
Literally, and then you also have to like you can't wear half your wardrobe for like 6 months because it's all
Mm.
NDA. So you're like, what am I gonna freaking perform in? So here I am running around in Fashion Nova for the last like few months. I can't wear anything else, and I have no money left.
I know. Well, now's your time to make it back.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Like, I told myself I'm not gonna say no to anything that comes my way. Like I want, and I honestly want to try like experiencing different things. Like, I'm gonna get more into acting. I signed with a modeling agency too, which will be fun.
Yay! Love that. I love that
Right?
for you.
I want to try to get on this TikTok thing. I'm not good at TikToks. I don't understand TikTok. I don't know how to do anything on there, but I
You
want
should
to.
do it. It's definitely worth it. My advice is just get on the app and like see what other people are doing and like
Yeah.
try to think of like where you fit in and try to
Mm-hmm.
think of, is there something that you can add like a unique perspective to? I mean,
Exactly.
lots of people just like lip sync to other audios. Doesn't even take
Mm-hmm.
that much like creativity. But if you can like think of a way to make it your own
Yeah.
and a way to like make your own thing memorable, then I think
Yeah.
that's really, how you use it.
Well, and that's what I really want to do. Like, I really want to make sure I'm bringing original content. Like, I don't want to do what every other like like you doing math on freaking TikTok. That's so iconic. Like,
Thank you.
like I wouldn't even thought to do that. Like that's you're meshing your worlds together, and it's paying off. Like
Thank
people are
you.
living. So
Well, I think everybody has their version of that, but like you don't
Yeah.
always think to like connect it to drag, and you don't always think, oh, people will be into this.
Yeah, like, doing like being a hairstylist like as a trade outside of drag, like I would love to find a way to like be able to do that
Mm-hmm.
on TikTok, but
I
I
didn't know you were
also
a hairstylist.
I am. I don't do it as often as I used to. I mainly like do the admin side of the salons right now. Um, but it's something I'm very passionate about. I love doing hair. Yeah, I've always loved hair. I've done hair like since I was probably like 13. In my bathroom,
Mm.
I stopped going to the hairstylist as soon as I like, because I wanted to do my own hair. No one did it how I wanted to. So,
Well, I also do my own hair, but that's just a cheap thing, not because I'm passionate about hairstylist.
well, honestly, I was so grateful to go on Drag Race and not have to pay anyone to do hair for me. Like, but I mean, the one hair I wore on the runway was in like, you know what? The hair was fine.
Yeah.
I didn't style that one, but
Okay.
the hair was fine. It was just how I wore it, I think. If I had it
No, the
all
hair
going
looked
back,
good. The hair looked good. You don't need
pardon.
to make excuses. I thought the hair looked good. You don't need to make excuses.
Yeah. It definitely looked better in my mind, like in person, but
Yeah,
I see
you looked good, and you were fierce. Somebody has to go home every week, and like sometimes it's
exactly.
just the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah. This wig here, Zach. This is a bob that I put on upside down.
Love that. Is that one of your original Beth's hairstyling works?
No, this is an out of the bag wig because I
I was gonna
needed a
be like,
flat
so
top,
where's your salon so people can come in and book a consultation for that hairstyle?
right? Well, actually, like I've always thought it would be fun to open like a wig, something to do with wigs, in Vancouver because there's so many drag artists here. But it's also like I would definitely need help with that, like having someone on hand with me.
Have you met Jimbo?
I
I
met
know
Jimbo
Jimbo's
for
in
the first
Victoria.
time. Yeah, so I met Jimbo for the first time the night of the premiere. We crossed paths on the street in Vancouver.
Cool. I asked because I think she started selling wigs um, out of her studio.
Oh, really?
I think so. I don't know if it's still going, but I remember her like posting about like a whole shipment of wigs.
Yeah, that's
Maybe those
cool.
were for her.
Yeah. Yeah, see, this hair just doesn't look as good this way around.
Yeah, I like the other way. It was more
Yeah.
chaotic.
I only bought this hair because I needed it for a specific character, and I'll probably never wear it again. But you'll know more about that soon, everyone.
Any
Uh,
plans for this Halloween weekend?
honestly, no, I'm not like booked right now, like for the weekend, and I'm kind of okay with it because I just want to relax.
Good. Are you gonna hand out candy?
Maybe I saw this trick online where people literally just put an empty bowl outside their door, and
Oh, come
just to make,
on. Come
just to make
on.
just to make people think that all the candy's gone.
Okay. Okay. You're spoiling the Halloween magic for the kids.
I'm kidding. I love giving out candy. Like my mom never really wanted to do it, but like so like when I would get home from trick or treating, I would just give my candy out to all the kids who came by.
Aww.
Right? Like I was
That
just like,
is
it's fun. Like,
so precious.
right? I mean, maybe I'm a nice girl, I guess, but whatever. Um, yeah. Are you doing anything?
Yeah, I've got a show here in Waterloo. So I'm gonna,
Mhm.
well, for my TikTok, I've been like wearing some Halloween costumes and trying to get into the Halloween spirit. Because I swear last
Mhm.
year I like did not participate in Halloween at all because like of COVID.
Yeah.
Like I was totally out of the mood last year. So I've been trying to get into the spirit more this year. But
Yeah.
to be honest, I'm like
No,
more
I
excited for Christmas now.
fair. I mean, I definitely like I didn't even think of like what I could do for like a Halloween look or a Halloween costume like at all. Like it didn't even cross my mind. And like I don't know, maybe it's just me, but like doing drag, like I dress up so much, like I'm in drag
Yeah.
constantly, and I'm constantly doing makeup and stuff like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
Halloween's like the last thing on my mind sometimes.
I know.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, at least I have shit I could wear if I wanna do something.
Yeah, I like. Okay. Oh my god. In past years on my YouTube, I used to go like batshit crazy. 31 days of Halloween, 31 Halloween looks every day of October. I don't know where I
Mm-hmm.
got that energy from.
Honestly, I remember watching you do the NYX Face Awards. I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like some of the looks you brought there though were so cool. Was there like a
Thanks.
polka dot? Was there a polka dot one?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the one I was
I,
gonna bring to Drag Race as my makeover look.
oh really?
Yeah, I was gonna wear the polka
I
dot
don't.
one, and then my partner, I like made another outfit with the polka dot. I never like took a photo shoot of that look because I didn't have like a model.
Yeah. Oh, well, that would have been cool. I remember watching you do that. Like, that was actually like there was like a spooky one too, right?
Yeah, I did a circus look with
Uh-huh.
3 heads.
Yes.
Did it first. And I also did a Marie Antoinette.
Yeah, you got pretty far in that. Were you like semifinals or?
I was semifinals.
Yeah, that's really exciting. That's a really cool like accomplishment because you were
Yeah.
going up against like um Mikey, right?
No, Mikey was a different year. Mikey, like,
Oh,
she like inspired me to enter like the next year, like, because she is like
yeah,
so good.
yeah, so good. Like, yeah, you honestly you did a really good job though. I remember like I remember only
Oh,
really
thank
watching
you.
you work that year.
Thank you. Oh my god,
It's
that's
weird.
so nice. I love
I
that.
am like a fan of Kyne. Just so everyone knows, just so, like you heard it here, I'm a fan of Kyne.
I'm a fan of you. I
Oh,
love that.
thank you. You're just saying that because I'm here, but it's fine.
No, I really am. I love it. I like just from like watching your the clips on Instagram and also finding out that you're Métis. I'm like, she better do it. She better do it. I love that.
Thank you. Thank you. Honestly, it's why like I'm so grateful for like I've had such good feedback from all the fans. Like like, I didn't get much hate, thankfully. I mean, we all get some.
Yeah.
Um, like the love has been so overwhelming from everyone that like I'm grateful for the whole. Like I couldn't have asked for a better reception. So
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
yeah. Yeah. All right, I think I'm gonna hop off because I need to go do some running around, and I'm literally still in bed, and it's almost 4 o'clock.
Okay. Bye, Beth. Thanks for joining
Bye.
me and
Of course,
chatting.
it was great chatting, and I'm glad we finally got to meet. But
I
hopefully, I'll be in
know.
Ontario soon.
Eventually,
I'm
I
gonna
want
try
to
to
meet in
get
person too.
like I'm gonna try to get booked in. Is it called Guelph? Guelph?
Yeah, Guelph, Kitchener,
Yeah.
Waterloo, anywhere. They're all like nearby each
Yeah.
other.
So if I'm ever there, I'll come. We'll do something. We'll get together.
Yes, I'd love that.
Cool. Amazing.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Wasn't she so nice? I love Beth. I love Beth. Okay. I'm nearly done my makeup, guys. Hi, everyone who's still here. I'm gonna put the music back on. I think I'm gonna go soon too because I'm nearly done my makeup. I'm just gonna do my little finishing touches. Hi, Bree. Oh my gosh, I'm like leaving soon. I need to finish doing makeup. How long have I been here? I've been here for an hour and a half. I'm not even got my lashes on. Nelly2242. I love you, kind. Can we talk? Sure. Come on, hop on. I'm nearly done, but we'll have one more person and then I think we'll go. Hi.
Oh my god, I can't believe this. I'm freaking out right now.
Are you at school?
Hello. Yes, I'm a math major at Stony Brook University.
No way. Where
I'm
is
in the
Stony Brook?
dining hall right now. Stony Brook is in Long Island, New York.
Oh, cool. I was just in New York.
Oh,
I
come
was not
back.
I was not in Long Island, but funny enough, I was like having this heated debate with our Uber driver about whether Long Island was in New York City or New York. Anyway, it was a whole thing. What's your
I
name?
think it's like Jessica. Jessica.
Jessica. Jessica. Nice to meet you. So you're a math major at Stony
Yes,
Brook?
and yeah, I'm a little embarrassed to admit that I just discovered you, so I'm not an OG fan like the last person, but
It's
but I
okay.
love
It's
your
okay.
TikToks. I actually showed in office hours, I showed one of my professors your TikTok
Oh my
for
god.
the my statistics. So it was the one that you did about COVID and like the first vax was
Yeah.
like more likely
Yeah.
like that. So I
What
showed
did your
him
professor
that.
think?
And he was like, "Oh, wow, that's what we were discussing in class." And he was like, I asked him like, "Can I show you a video of a drag queen that does math?" And he was like, "I was about to say no until you said math."
I love that. That's funny. I like love the
Oh my
idea of
god.
just people being in class and then like I pop up on the screen. I think it was
Yes,
like that.
yeah. So I'm actually studying to be a math teacher, so I'm definitely gonna show your stuff.
I love that. I love that. That's awesome. What like age of kids would you want to teach?
So I'm getting a certification for either middle school or high school, and I'm doing observations currently. So I observe the middle school, and I'm
Hmm.
currently doing my high school observations. And honestly, the middle school kids are so sweet and innocent. I feel like high school kids are kind of like rude and nasty sometimes, and they're
Yeah,
always on their
it is
phones.
you.
Honestly, I think I might like the middle school better so far, even though I like high school math better because it's like more in depth.
Yeah,
So,
I kind of feel the same. Like my videos tend to be at a high school math level, just because I think like really young math, like really young kid math, is like not really interesting to me as much to talk about. But yeah, high schoolers can be a bit annoying. I see.
yeah, exactly. I think your videos are very much college level.
You think? Probably,
Yeah,
probably high school and college.
like the Mobius strip one that you did, that was good too.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. Are you like studying or something or like in the middle of class?
I no, I'm actually in the dining hall.
Oh, I see.
But
I was
I
like, is
wanted
this
to,
girl on live with me like while she's in the middle of a lecture? Okay, I see
oh,
you.
that would be so
Isn't it
funny.
isn't it like almost 7 o'clock there?